strong has deteriorated and weakened. At the same time, your blood has gone bad. Pain flows from your neck through your chest, your spine, and your hips. It makes it difficult for you to do anything, from sitting up in bed to even laying down and resting. This is the darkest hour of your cancer journey. Toastmasters and guests, let's learn a little bit about cancer today. Generally speaking, cancer involves the overgrowth of cells in the body. Your normal cells go through a typical lifespan. They're born, they reproduce, they go through menopause, and they relapse. However, cancer cells don't know when to quit. They just keep growing and spewing forth and filling up your body with no end in sight. Indeed, for many forms of cancer, the overgrowth of cells is one of the things that causes many problems in the body. What happens, these cells keep growing and growing, they start crowding out and interfering with your normal healthy cells. They're like a big group of uninvited party guests who show up and make it difficult for everyone else to enjoy themselves. The specific form of cancer that I described to you in the introduction is called multiple myeloma. Multiple myeloma is a cancer of the blood. You may have heard of your blood cells, different types before. Like your house wine menu, you have your red and your white. Your red blood cells help carry nutrients throughout your body, such as oxygen and iron. Your white blood cells help you fight infections. Some of them go chomping through your body, like Pac-Man, to eat up the bad guys. Others, called plasma cells, produce antibodies. Antibodies are like little puzzle pieces. They go through your body, they find infections like bacteria and viruses, they interlock with them and neutralize them to help protect you so they cannot cause you harm. When plasma cells become cancerous, they go from their normal state, which is to produce nice antibodies that help protect you, to just producing all kinds of random arbitrary antibodies. So this is like Tetris on level 200. There's a tsunami of antibodies rushing through you, and they're often arbitrary, random, not necessary for your protection. What happens, some of those antibodies end up having a chemical reaction with your bones. This is why they start melting away, breaking down, deteriorating. Simultaneously, remember that cancer is about an overgrowth of cells. Multiple myeloma is happening in and around some very important bones in your body, such as your spine and your hips. Inside you have bone marrow, which is normally producing nice, healthy blood that fuels your body. However, as the cancer cells become so abundant, they start crowding out that marrow, making it difficult for your body to produce healthy blood. And without healthy blood, your body's function is severely impaired all over. Although this is a grave situation, it's worth noting that multiple myeloma is a highly treatable form of cancer, even in advanced stages. However, it will take many months and many cycles of treatment to know, can cancer be controlled, its growth? Can your bones be rebuilt, to be strong once again. Toastmasters, I picked this topic today because it has recently hit close to home for my family. My stepfather was diagnosed with multiple myeloma in the last month, so he's been experiencing a lot of the things that I described to you today. He just started treatment yesterday. So we're going to be watching very closely over the next 28 days of the treatment cycle into the next several months to see how his body responds to the treatment. As I say, there is some hope that the cancer can be controlled and that bones which have been weakened can be rebuilt once again, but it remains to be seen. Besides all of these cancer facts that I've learned a lot about recently, the other thing that I've learned from this experience is that nothing helps us live in the moment like having a very sick family member who needs our help. Mr. Toastmaster.